the depths of time lies a mysterious artifact that ties the fate of humanity to ancient history. The Trumpet of King Tutankhamun is believed to carry a recurring curse that has marked the world with its consequences. 1939. During a live broadcast by the BBC, the Trumpet of Tutankhamun was blown into, leading to the declaration of war on Germany. 1967. A tourist guide carelessly ran his hand over the horn and laughed, only to blow into it unintentionally, resulting in a war that the world had not witnessed for decades. 1990. At a museum, an archaeologist blew into the horn, which led to the outbreak of the Gulf War, as if history was repeating itself. 2011. Before the January 25th revolution, Dr. Zahi Hawass made a striking statement about the horn, resulting in drastic changes in Egypt. Each blow carries within it destruction or hope. But what if there are secret organizations eager to play with fire for their own ambitions? Welcome to a new episode of our channel. Today, let us take you on an exciting journey through the old streets of Cairo, where daily life transforms into a mysterious canvas of contrasting emotions. Get ready to uncover the story of Ali, a passionate archaeologist who lives in the heart of this cultural chaos. Ali, the protagonist of our story, is an archaeologist with a deep passion for history. He often wanders through narrow alleys, captivated by the beauty of ancient Egyptian civilization. The aroma of herbs and spices fills the air as he listens to the tales of vendors narrating stories from long ago. Stories that recount how life revolved around the Nile and how pharaohs traversed those great rivers, leaving behind a legacy that endures. Ali was working on the restoration of ancient pharaonic artifacts in an old temple, spending countless hours studying inscriptions and details. On this sunny day, with the sun shining on the waters of the Nile, he decided to stop at a small cafe called Cafe of the Pharaohs to refresh himself. In Cafe of the Pharaohs, the colors vary, the aromas intertwine, and people talk fondly about history. While sipping a cup of fragrant tea, Ali noticed a strange man in the corner, looking out of place with disheveled hair. He leaned in to listen to the conversations among the patrons about a provocative subject that piqued his curiosity. Mysterious man. It's said that an organization known as Eternal Darkness is seeking to acquire the Trumpet of King Tut. If this horn is blown, the boundaries between the living and the dead will shatter, leading to a third world war that consumes everything in its path. Humanity will witness chaos like never before, as the whispering, angry spirits from the depths of history rise to lead the world into new calamities. Ali, eavesdropping, astonished. That sounds terrifying. We're talking about consequences that could alter the fate of nations. How can anyone control powers like that? As Ali absorbed this story, his thoughts began to race. Just then, Jack, an American archaeologist, entered the cafe, seeking a connection with the ancient civilization. He carried with him a passion for scientific exploration, along with a portfolio filled with old books and historical maps that he had authored. Jack, smiling conspiratorially, I consider myself a lover of mysterious tales. It seems you're quite engrossed in what's being said here. Ali, smiling back, yes, it's filled with excitement and mystery. I've never heard of the Eternal Darkness organization before. This name carries a weight that frightens me a bit. Jack, leaning in closer, eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Yes, I've studied this organization a little. Many believe they aim to acquire historical treasures, like the Trumpet of King Tut. There are legends that say this horn holds mysterious powers, and if it is blown, wars will erupt, chaos will ensue, and specifically, a third world war could be unleashed, bringing destruction to all. Ali, frowning, do you really think these legends could be true? Who knows what might happen if it's misused? Controlling the spirits of our ancestors is not something to take lightly. Jack, chuckling lightly, his excitement for history palpable. That's the beauty of archaeology, isn't it? There's always something unknown, something that pulls you in to investigate. We need to be cautious, but at the same time, we must discover and understand. Would you like to collaborate in our search for this mysterious horn? Ali, why not? Together, we can face these dangers and delve into history. We must protect this heritage from any organization that seeks to steal or misuse it for evil purposes. Plus, the alliance between cultures could be a way to survive against the looming mysteries. Jack, rising with enthusiasm. Exactly. Let's start with archaeology and seek to understand everything we can about this horn. We will need bravery and determination, but in the end, we can become the heroes of this story. As their excitement grew, Ali and Jack's friendship began to flourish. Their meetings at Cafe of the Pharaohs multiplied, intertwining their ideas about philosophy, mythology, and the truths hidden in shadows. The call to challenge and the desire to protect united their hearts, transforming their dreams from words into actions. As they laid out plans to explore the mysterious realms, they immersed themselves in discussions about the details of their research, reviewing ancient maps and discussing legends about forgotten artifacts, even the rumors surrounding the mysterious organization. The journey into historical awakenings had begun, with new challenges looming on the horizon. But difficult times awaited them. Would Ali and Jack uncover the secrets of King Tut's trumpet? What actions would they take if they were to hear that fateful sound emerging from the horn? What would happen if that mysterious power was unleashed upon the world? In the depths of history, hidden threads emerge to weave a dark plan. In a dim room surrounded by archaeological secrets, we find Chris and Fadi playing a daring role in a world filled with dangers. Maps litter the table, illuminated by mysterious symbols, as if they beckon them to explore hidden archaeological sites. The sounds of the wind creep through the cracks, as if history itself waits for its moment to enter the fray.
Fatty, I know the trumpet is the key we need. If we can seize it, we can lure the world into an uncontrollable chaos. World War III will not just be a tale to tell. It will become a terrifying reality.
Fatty, cautiously, but I feel a deep anxiety about this. How can we implement this plan without drawing attention to ourselves? The presence of Ali and Jack will be a significant obstacle.
That's why I'll disguise my identity as an enthusiastic archaeologist. I'll pretend to be deeply concerned about protecting cultural heritage. I'll start casual conversations with them, and in the middle of the talk, I'll extract the crucial information about the trumpet's location.
Fadi, hesitantly, but what if they discover your true intentions before we reach the trumpet? That would be a disaster!
If they sense any doubt, I'll be ready to withdraw quickly. But we must be bold. We won't retreat. Today marks the beginning of our dominance. Hoping to craft a new historic tale, we can lead the world into organized chaos. using the power of the trumpet. If we can blow the trumpet, we will instill fear in the hearts of the great powers. Nations will tremble with fear from the geopolitical upheavals to come, and soldiers will prepare for the disasters that await. This is our chance to ignite the flames of war, and we will be the controlling force.
Vadi, anxiously, but we must be cautious. If anything goes wrong, it could be us who suffer, not them.
Victims? We have the right to be the masters of this world. We won't allow anyone to stop us. So let's move. Time is not on our side.
As thoughts of victory reign in their minds, Chris and Fatty notice a mysterious movement in the corner. In that moment, they freeze. Fatty, it looks like someone is watching us. Do you think they know about our plan?
There's no time for doubt now. We have to leave immediately. Gather everything. We need to escape to a safe place to catch our breath and finalize our plan.
As they hurried toward the exit, they heard footsteps approaching, and they moved with astonishing speed through the narrow alleys, their breaths racing alongside their heartbeats. Fatty, they're getting closer. We have to be faster. They reached a secret building and dashed inside like deer fleeing from hunters. Chris felt a rush of anxiety, but she also sensed a fire of excitement igniting within her.
This is our chance. Let's examine these old documents. We must find every detail about the trumpet and its potential use. We are on the brink of discovering something monumental.
As she examined the scattered papers, Chris's eyes fell upon an old map marking another location believed to contain vital information about the trumpet. Was this the clue they needed? Fatty, urgently, but we need to hurry. Enemies are nearby. It seems someone is approaching.
They found us! We need to move now!
Fatty, we have to get out of here as quickly as possible.
We can't let anything hinder what we're about to do. This is our opportunity to ignite World War III. We must regain control.
During their escape, Chris was thrilled, dreaming of witnessing the world ignite in flames and chaos. The feeling of power enveloped her entirely.
There will be a new world after using that power. Everyone will taste the bitterness of war, and we will be the leaders required for that chaos. We will achieve what everyone else could not.
Beneath a cloud of adrenaline after fleeing from enemies, Chris and Fatty dashed through the narrow alleyway behind them, carrying secrets and plans begging to be uncovered. Chris, with her fiery enthusiasm, saw nothing but her goal ahead, while Fatty, despite his restless emotions, tried to reach a rationality that exceeded the chaos. Fatty, Chris, we're running without a plan. If we're going to look for this horn, we need to think strategically. We can't let emotions lead us.
I know, but we're not alone on this path. We need to seize every opportunity that comes our way. If we can reach the horn, we'll be in a good position to take control.
Fatty, but my understanding is that control doesn't come by chance. It comes through planning. There are intricate details that require focus. As they walked through the dark, winding old streets, Fatty began to think of the archaeological sites mentioned in the documents they had found. Those places bore mysterious names inspired by ancient legends. Fatty, there's a point on the map that indicates an ancient temple believed to hold special significance. There might be clues explaining how to obtain the horn.
Then let's head there. Spending more time here could be extremely dangerous. We need to move now.
He too headed toward that unknown destination. Within the temple, flickering candles illuminated the hieroglyphic symbols adorning the walls, as if recounting an ancient story of the land and the legends that traverse it. Fatty, look, there's a panel depicting a scene that documents the use of the horn in an ancient battle. It seems there's a strong connection between it and certain rituals.
If that's true, we might need to explore the rituals associated with the horn. But we need to be very careful. Any mistake could reveal our intentions. This place is filled with hidden traps.
As they studied the panel, suddenly, they heard footsteps approaching. Shadows moved in the dim light within the temple, heightening the feeling of suspense. Fatty, we need to hide. We don't want to become targets. Let's try to find a place where we can stay out of sight. The two stealthily edged behind a massive column, their hearts racing from anxiety. Then Ali and Jack entered, their excitement palpable. Ali, if there's a place that can hold the secret, it's here. We've heard about the Eternal Darkness Organization, and their fate is directly linked to the horn. What should we do now? Jack, it seems there's something special about this temple. Let me examine the hieroglyphs. Maybe we can find something revealing. Feelings of anxiety and excitement dominated Chris and Fadi, as they were far enough to avoid being discovered, but close enough to hear everything. Entities of doubt and hesitation formed in their minds. Chris, whispering to Fadi,
It seems we have a chance for collaboration. If they can help us understand more, we can work together to face what's coming.
Fadi, sighing deeply. But what if they discover our plan? We need to keep our secret. We don't want to endanger ourselves again. As Ali and Jack began exploring the temple, they discussed the mysteries of the horn and what it might mean for understanding history and global balance. Ali, I felt there's something significant at stake. I can't let those secrets slip away without pursuit. Understanding the truth is crucial for all of us. Jack, don't forget, history is used to study the past, not to dictate the future. We are building a bridge between what is known and what is mysterious. A long moment of reflection passed. Chris and Fadi exchanged looks, aware of the depth of the risks, yet recognizing that the chance for collaboration might be better than risking facing dangers alone. As the atmosphere was charged with tension, Chris suddenly decided to take a bold step.
I apologize for the interruption, but I must introduce myself. I'm Chris, and my companion here is Fadi. We are aware of the importance of this place and the reasons for our presence here.
Ali, looking at Chris in surprise. Hello, Chris. We didn't expect to meet someone else here. It's good to know more about you. Jack. Yes, this is unexpected. Can you tell us what you know about the situation here?
Of course, we are here to explore this historical area and understand what is happening. We have obtained important information and would like to collaborate with you.
The atmosphere froze momentarily before Chris regained her confidence and pulled out an official document from her bag.
Yes, I have the security clearance here. I was able to obtain it through some contacts I made in the past days. We are here to explore this part of history.
Ali, carefully reviewing the clearance. This could change things. If you are here legally, it provides us with some safety. But be careful. There are concerns about what's happening. Jack, yes, we should be cautious. We are all searching for the horn, but we must collaborate seriously. The four stared at each other, each understanding the depth of the risks, but also realizing that the opportunity presented by collaboration could be better than risking the dangers alone.
So let's explore together. We have no time to waste. We must be ready to handle any surprises.
Fadi, leaning toward Chris. We need to put a plan together. if we're going to survive this crisis, we all know that reaching the horn isn't just a step. It's a war on the surface. As they spoke, unusual sounds suddenly emerged from the shadows. There was something suspicious about to happen, as the atmosphere was charged with conflicting energy between knowledge and fear. Ali, we need to stay calm. This is what we've been trying to avoid, but it seems things are starting to complicate. Jack, someone else must be here, or maybe watchers. We need to be vigilant.
We need to move quickly. If there's going to be an attack, we must be prepared.
After their hasty escape from the masked figure, Ollie, Chris, Jack, and Fatty found themselves in another place, far from the dark entrances. They had used old maps of the area and were now in a narrow valley surrounded by high stone walls. Sunlight was breaking through the space sporadically, filtering through the gaps between the rocks. Ali takes a deep breath. Thank God we got away from that place. But where are we now? Fatty, carefully examining the map. Let me take a look at these ancient maps. According to them, we should be near the side entrance to the temple, but it seems this valley is filled with other dangers. I notice there are many symbols I haven't seen before. Their gazes turn to the mysterious designs carved into the valley walls. They were characterized by patterns and designs unlike anything they had ever encountered before. Chris, looking around with concern.
We need to be very careful. Perhaps these symbols point to things left by those who came before us. We must understand their meaning before we proceed.
As she spoke, she approached its rocky surface, adorned with intricate symbols. Its engraving didn't seem ordinary. It looked as though it was telling an ancient story. Ali, getting closer to inspect the wall. Look, there are fine details here. There might be connections between these symbols and what we're looking for. Let's discover them together, Fadi. Maybe it's related to the trumpet. But how can we utilize this information? Do you think this could lead us to it? The sounds of the gentle breeze within the valley created a subtle background, as if carrying ancient tales of centuries gone by. They had to make a decision before fatigue crept into them. Fatty, carefully examining the map. Let me take a look at these ancient maps. According to them, we should be near the side entrance to the temple, but it seems this valley is filled with other dangers. I notice there are many symbols I haven't seen before.
Let's move together. If we're here to search for the trumpet, let's start now, but we must be extremely cautious. There are hidden things here, and they may be more dangerous than we can imagine.
Jack, with confidence, I'm with you, Chris, but we need to keep an eye on each other. We don't know what lurks behind every corner. Our adventure won't be easy. The quartet began to tread carefully through the narrow valley, where the sounds of nature were colored by their footsteps. They tried to remain acutely aware, and when they heard a stone shift, they froze. Fatty, in a hushed tone, "What was that? Did you hear it? It almost sounds like strange noises coming from that corner." Chris moved toward the wall, where there was a small gap emanating beams of light. In a soft voice, she began to speak.
If you look here, we may find something important. Perhaps there are secret passages related to the temple.
Tension and uncertainty grew among them, but they held on to their resolve, compelled to confront the realities of their journey. Ali, examining the area. Let's be cautious. If there's a secret passage, it could lead to something harmful or mysterious. We need to be ready for anything. As they progressed, Chris began to feel she needed to be clearer about her intentions. Chris, speaking to the team.
I know you've been wondering about my intentions. I'm here for more than just exploration. I have some important information about the trumpet.
All of them stood still, stunned by what they heard. Chris seemed a little tense, but the determination in her eyes also gave them hope. Ollie, what is this information? Why didn't you tell us before?
I've been working with a small group of explorers who aim to protect this heritage. The trumpet is not just an artifact. It holds immense historical power. And that's why I need you.
Jack, with curiosity, how do you think we can help? We have little information about the trumpet, but what we know could be useful.
If we are to obtain the trumpet before others do, we must work together. There are others searching for it too, and those behind us won't hesitate to use force to take what they want. Perhaps it's time we rely on each other's skills.
All exchanged knowing glances. Chris had begun to reveal aspects of her plans, but there was still much mystery surrounding what she would do next. Fadi, to Chris. So, we need to be a cohesive team. We won't be able to fight alone. We need to trust each other with every step we take. If we are united, we can overcome all obstacles.
Exactly! And not just as a strong link between us, but as a united team carrying a message. The trumpet represents something far greater than any of us, and we must protect it.
Ali, his tone showing strength. We cannot rely on luck. We need to be prepared. If we start our search now, we may have the upper hand. Renewed determination twinkled in their eyes as they continued towards the entrance, where surprises awaited them. Inside the valley, darkness began to descend upon them, but they decided to push forward, united, determined to uncover the buried secrets. As they approached the entrance, Chris felt an unusual chill creeping through her body. The atmosphere was charged with energy, as if something great was ready to celebrate their arrival. As tensions rose among the group, Ali and Jack sought to understand Chris's true intentions. The tangled threads of deception began to unravel, and doubts crept into their hearts. In that critical moment, Chris's betrayal and her dark ambitions were revealed. Ali, in a tense voice, "Chris, why have you been hiding your intentions? We're here to reclaim history, not to control it."
What you think is merely superficial. Recovering the trumpet means regaining power. But you lack the mentality to understand what we possess.
With the footsteps of Eternal Darkness Organization soldiers closing in, the three realized they were in imminent danger. Fadi, we need to get out of here. We're in danger. In the midst of chaos, Chris was struck by a bullet from one of the organization's members.
No.
As she attempted
No.
to take control of the situation.
No.
Chris fell to the ground, her fate sealed. Ali and Jack knew there was no escaping the danger. "Jack, we have to leave now. We won't survive if we stay here." Ali and Jack rushed toward the desert, where it was said the trumpet was buried. With every step, fear and determination rekindled in their hearts. "Ali, we must reach the trumpet before they catch us. It's our only hope." Fortunately, the Egyptian police arrived to surround the Eternal Darkness Organization. Police officer, in a commanding voice, "Drop your weapons. We are law enforcement." After a brief struggle, the police managed to apprehend most of the organization's members, while Ali and Jack reached the trumpet. "Ali, this is the spot. We need to find the trumpet." As events unfolded, Ali and Jack finally found the trumpet, uncovering its ancient secrets beneath the sand. "Ali, we must remain vigilant to protect this powerful legacy. This treasure holds the key to understanding our past and ensuring our future." As the sun rose on the horizon, the desert shone with newfound energy. Ollie and Jack had opened the door to a world of intrigue and adventure, ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. But this was only the beginning. The secrets of the pharaohs await to be unveiled. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel. We want to hear your thoughts in the comments below as we prepare to uncover even more mysteries of the pharaohs. The story is far from over. Their journey into the depths of history continues. Stay tuned for more revelations.